What do you want to play next? I've got two games. I don't
Um,
know about you.
well, I'm playing on Saturday. The game on
Yeah.
Saturday night because tomorrow I've got graduation dinner. I'm thinking between either Daitashi from Devere, which I don't know a lot
Hmm.
about. That's nice. That's a rondel. I'm still learning the rules. Or finally playing Unconscious Minds. So I'm tossing between those two. I
Yeah.
think I'll play one
Yeah.
of I'm probably gonna play one of those two games. So yeah, I'm just trying to. Maybe I'll go with one that has the best rules video. Or put online. But yeah, that's where I think I'm going between Datashi and Unconscious Minds.
Well, I think they're both. I think I've heard good and bad things of both of them.
Mm.
But I think both of them will be worth it to play. So I've got
Hmm.
two of them. I'm also going to play them most likely either tomorrow or next week. I'm going to try and
Hmm.
play Kelp, Shark versus Octopus tomorrow with
Okay.
Anna because I've been wanting to try that as well. I've heard a lot of good stuff. Although people kind of stumble over the fact that when basically the shark is trying to kill the octopus, but when the shark catches the octopus, it's like you have three cards, three
It's
colors,
50-50.
and
It's like, yeah.
if you play the same color, then you die. If you're a different color, you get to escape a little bit. I understand why they do it. It's basically if you fail, the octopus has been able to like move or whatever and able to
Yes.
escape. And yeah, so stuff like that. So I'm curious to see how much that would annoy me or not. But we'll see.
I
So
see. Also,
that's
they announced expansion for it, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think they just
Uh,
announced. I can check. I think they just announced expansion not
Well,
too
it would
long
be
ago.
cool if they add like other animals. Well, I guess that would be cool. That would be
Mm.
interesting. I guess you can also just expand both of them, but I think having more animals to fight with or trying to escape with would be. I mean, a game like that is easily expandable as well,
Yeah.
since you have the mat already and then you just add more stuff on top of it or the board. Yeah.
Oh, to
So,
check.
yeah, I'm curious about
It's
that one.
a mini expansion.
I mean, yes, probably not then. But
Brilliant
I mean, I know
behaviors.
the game
Yeah.
already came with some expansions in there already, but I heard
Yeah.
people
Maybe
say that
that.
the expansions are not
Okay.
and then the second one that I want to play is the one that I just arrived earlier this week, and that's the Gilded Realms. But
Yes. Well,
to play that, you need to be, I feel, with four. Because the cool part about this, and this once again, I think it has some negotiation and everything as well. What I like about it, first of all, is that in the beginning you draft some cards, and then the
mm,
cards in your hand, you can decide to build some of them, and then if you build them, you have to of course pay for them, but they have a number in the top right corner, which is how long it takes to build. So the side of your board, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll put it there, and of course every round it'll go drop down one. But you can also spend extra resources in a certain phase to make it drop faster, right? First of all,
okay.
let's say you've got five
That's
cards,
cool.
right? And you put three cards there. You've got two cards left. Now those cards, they don't go away. They just go to the hinterland, which is basically on the top of your board. They get placed there. And every card, that's also cool, has two things. Might be a unit at the bottom half and a building on the top half. Might be two buildings, might be two
Hmm.
units, but you can choose which one you buy by turning it, right? So anyway,
Okay.
these are in the hinterlands. Now, the hinterlands is still your area, but people can attack you and take it away.
Okay.
So basically, everybody at the table will have probably a certain amount of cards in their hinterlands, and you're like, okay, I want to upgrade my kingdom, which I also really like because in the beginning you've just got like these luscious green hill lands and so on. It's really
Yes.
really
Yes.
France, mountains, all that kind of stuff, and pretty bare. But you've got like five different things, I think, or five or four different, like for example, military and farming, whatever. I forgot the names, but you got different sections, right? That you can upgrade.
Hmm.
But of course, for example, if you want to upgrade the farming or production, whatever it's called, you might need three grain cards. So I might have two builds already, and in the third one, you've got one of your hinterlands. I might decide to try to
Yeah.
take it from you, and then I can flip it over, which gives me more income. and also gives me more victory points right at the end of the game. So, but you physically see a change. Like for example, now suddenly you have a bigger farm. Or if you do military, suddenly there's a fortress. So at the end of the game, you'll have seen how much your kingdom has grown, which is a simple
Mm,
thing, but I like that. And the way that you can attack people without them knowing is everybody has their little tower. And on the bottom of the little tower, there's three icons. One is defend, one is attack,
mhm.
and the other one is produce or something. So basically, produce means you will put it on one of your areas, and then you'll get extra resources. But of course, if you do that, it means other people can just raid you, and then you're not defended, right? But if you, so basically, everybody does that, and people reveal, and then you say, okay, I'm attacking, and then people are like, oh no, or whatever. You can still defend yourself with the units you have. Another cool thing is, let's say I raid you, and I use 3 units. Then those units will no longer be in my barracks. They'll go back on the build queue because they need time to come
Mm.
back or to rest. So you can't
Okay.
just go like bang, 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 bang. I guess you can pay to put them down again, but it's going to be an expensive thing to do. So I think there's a lot of interesting stuff in the game, especially because also drafting, there's also hate drafting that you could do and stuff like that. In the beginning, you draft, start of the game, sorry. After that, you always just get 3 cards. But the fact that you
Okay.
can, attack people, take it away, and try to combine your cards. And of course, when you upgrade something, those cards that you used to upgrade your section, they go away, they go discarded. So yeah, it seems interesting. I watched how to play video already, but I haven't had time to actually do it. And looking forward to. I'm hoping we might play next week.
Okay.
Because I'm meeting up with some people, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because once again, I think you need four because of the hinterlands thing. So
I
it
think
was
yeah,
more.
it was a game that did I was interested in, but I think I was superficial. It didn't look the art didn't look exciting, so that's why I didn't pull the
But
trigger.
also, they're not really known, right? As far as I know, it's not
Yeah,
like a proven publisher, so it's always a little bit of a
the risk when
gamble.
I saw, but
Yeah.
I was interested because I did look at the rules and it did look like an interesting game.
Because it
So
was at the same time that was it Final Frontier Games had their Kingdom Builder game out. It's not the name of the Kingdom Builder. It's a different name, but that one's never going to be produced because they went bankrupt.
oh,
So the people.
sixth realm.
Yes, yes, there was at the same
Yes,
time. And in the end, I chose this one and not the sixth realm. So lucky for me that I made the right choice this
lucky I
time.
did. I pre-ordered it through Power and didn't pay any money, so looks like I'm not losing out on sixth realm,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
too. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that
Or
actually
power.
sixth realm was yeah,
Yeah,
sixth realm does look like a really good game, though, to be fair.
yeah, it looked really nice. But I guess anyway, like it might get made one day. Because I mean, if people don't actually make your game, I guess you can still shop it somewhere else after X amount of
Yeah,
years. I
but
guess
it's
there's
also that
maybe a limit.
yeah, and hopefully they can take the art and all that because the
Hmm.
art was done by D'Amico, so you'd want
Well,
that.
I'll play the Gilded Realms if it's really good. I'll see if I can
Get
convince
it
you
to our table.
guys, and then the Spanish duo can break it. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how about I guess that's it, right? Do you have anything else that you wanted to
Hmm.
play, talk about?
No.